Hey, what's up? I'm Chino.
And I'm Abe from Deftones.
And you're watching Station LU. .lu. That's a good question. I don't know. I think the biggest thing of it, I think why our career has kind of gone this long is because we're friends. It's my buddy right here. You know, we're all buddies. We make music together. We enjoy making music together. It's not like some project that we put together to try to, you know, to achieve, you know, these big goals. This is what we do, you know, since we were kids, and we enjoy doing it. I think the people that come to see us play and buy our records and listen to them can maybe, you know, feel that within it, you know, that it's not, there's nothing really behind it other than our joy for music, you know, our love for music. It's not annoying, actually. It's a compliment. I mean, you know, for me, I guess I'm a big Radiohead fan, so I don't look at it as negative. But and our music is metal based. I mean, it's always been the core of the music has, you know, been metal based, and I think it's been hard for people to pinpoint, you know, our sound or you know, name what we do, and for the years, you know, over the years, and but that's kind of great about what we do. I think we don't put up really too many walls and set boundaries. You know, we like all kinds of music. We're fans of all types of music, and we try to bring, you know, all our influences into what we do, and not just, you know, obviously, like I said, the roots of it are metal, but I feel like we can, you know, there's such a broad spectrum of sound that we bring into what we do that it's difficult for people just to call us metal, or, you know, difficult to us to accept just the title as or any title, you know, per se. So.
You know, I think the studio is one thing. Obviously, you know, I mean, we're a live band. I think the songs, you know, try to recreate them the best we can live. But once you're doing them live, they always seem to have a life of their own that they take on. You know what I mean? And you know, trying to keep them as certain members of the band want things sounding just like the record. Say this guy named Stefan, and I agree with him too. But I'm also of the mind frame that, you know, that you should be allowed to stretch a bit live. You know what I mean? Especially when you're playing the songs over and over each night. I mean, there's obviously things that should be, you know, kept the same, but you know,
experimentation is fun,
yeah.
Man. I mean, that's, you know, that's what's the funnest part about being in a band. It's not confined. Being able to experiment, whether it be you know, in the studio or the live shows. You know what I mean? To be flexible, I guess, and be able to, you know, just be in the moment. You know, I don't think it's necessarily a niche. I think that every record, and, you know, the next record even, we'll try to just go a little bit further, I guess, you know, in this direction or that direction, whatever direction we choose. It's just we never like feel like we want to get formulated. You know, if we find a formula, we never want to stick with that formula and just keep doing it, because that's when things get kind of stagnant, I feel like, you know what I mean? Well, the Euro sessions were recorded. They were pretty much almost finished. I was still doing some vocals on it, and that's when she had his accident, and that's when everything kind of went put on pause. And when we resumed to start working again as a band, we decided to not pick up where we left off with that record, but kind of just start, you know, from scratch. We kind of had to. I mean, you know, our foundation had been, you know, rocked, and we kind of had to rebuild it. And, you know, when Sergio came in, we decided, instead of, like, you know, trying to patch up the record that we've been working on over the last year and a half that she had on, just to kind of, you know, put it aside. You know, it is something special to us. It is a special record, and it will see the light of day sometime, but we felt like we should put it aside and start from that point on, rebuilding, you know, our career pretty much. And Vega came in and we started, and from that day on we pretty much started writing Diamond Eyes. So everything since since we started doing that is, you know, we never look back pretty much. It's in a way, it's actually it makes it a little easier. I mean, when she had his accident, I mean, you know, it was a tough thing to deal with, but it actually, the fact that we still have each other, you know, the rest of the guys, and that we are spending time together and creating music together and still, and that kind of is therapeutic, I think, for us, and helps us kind of, you know, get by every day, you know. And obviously every day we think about him and we miss him, and we're very eager, you know, for him to you know, make progress and you know, hopefully, you know, be back on his feet again, you know. That's the most important thing. But you know, in the meantime, I think the fact that we have each other and we're able to make music together that still is relevant in some way is really like something that gets us through this.
It is hot as fucking hell right now. Yes, it is. Right. Water. Ice. Water. I'm a cool cat, so I don't really trip. I'm a cold-blooded individual as well as being a cool cat. Just fluids, man. I like beer a lot, but I'm gonna have to hold back on that a while. Wine, perhaps later on. It's hot though, man. It really, really is. Bam. Well,
it's different for all of us.
Yeah, I'd be a dad sometimes, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we all, yeah, downtime is different, I guess, for all of us. You know, some of us have families and whatever, so we do normal things, you know.